Hey, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. It's a nice day. I've been gone all day. I just got back a little while ago and fed the dogs, and they didn't seem to be hungry, but the puppies seem to be enjoying. They're having a good time over here. So last night, there was a ruckus out here, and I came out just as I had gotten ready for bed. And what did I find? But poor Blackie had been attacked by, I'm suspecting, the whole pack. But it all started with DOG, that little brat. So he's been laying underneath the RV there. He's kind of messed up. They did some biting on him, but he'll heal as long as I can keep them away. So I gave him water and food there, and it was cold last night. I remember getting up about 2, and it was 21 degrees outside, but he was inside of the main dog condo, keeping warm in there with the puppies and Mama. I think the puppies are his. And I think there's a little jealousy going on because he goes in there and takes care of the puppies. But he's in no mood to be walking around because they bit him really bad around his genitals. So he's got to do some healing. It happened to DOG a while back, and it was instigated by Doggy Daddy. So I know that they get over that, but I don't know if it's some kind of rite of passage or whatever. I just don't like it. So I had a long, stern talk with these guys. Right, Doggy Daddy? Your tail goes around in circles. Sherry, the secretary, noticed that. All right. So, in town today, I had to go and do a whole bunch of little errands. But you remember I was mentioning about my water filters. And I got the Lowe's, and they had 5 good ones left. There was 2 others, but somebody had opened the boxes and tore the inside plastic off of them, and you can't tell if they're new or used or returns or whatever, but every one of the boxes was open like this. The seal was cut on it, but see, these have the plastic on them, so that's fine. And the paperwork in there. So I got the last 4 good ones at $20 a piece, but $20 for a year and a half worth of filtration is good. So this is the used one I brought with me just to make sure I got the right one. So I marked it used. So I got the shark bite pipe and the shark bite fittings and the insulation to do a water heater job for one of the RV dwellers up the road, one of my neighbors. And I'm going to have to get that done on Friday because tomorrow my van goes in for the tune-up. I found a place, a real honorable mechanic. When I asked him what the cost was going to be to tune up this van, he told me half the price of what the guy who tore up my door did. So I said, yeah, that sounds a lot better. So I told him how much the other guy had quoted me, and he goes, that's just criminal. That's a ripoff. So it's a family business, and the father was the guy I spoke to. He's the head mechanic. His son is a mechanic, and his daughter is the office girl who takes care of the paperwork and making appointments and that stuff. So I made an appointment for tomorrow, and I'm going to go take care of that. So look at this. I noticed today, I think it's that little ding right there. That's from whatever he did inside this thing when he was pounding and when he broke the window. He slipped off and whatever he was pounding with and made a dent in the door from the inside out. So that's how I know it wasn't there before, because nobody's been in there except me to put a pair of vice grips and a board to hold the window up, and there was no need to make a dent in the door for doing that. So yep, not very nice. The other thing I noticed was the door button wasn't going all the way down. I took the door panel off again and found out that there was some broken glass stuck in the mechanism down here. So I got that out of there, and it works okay now. The other thing was, I'm driving down the road and I'm hearing this rattling, and I'm going, where's that coming from? Well, look at this. You have to take this off to get the panel off. So this little clip down here at the bottom fits behind that to hold the bottom in, and then there's supposed to be a little pressure clip on there that goes in that square or that rectangle hole right there that holds it in place. And apparently they broke it off and it fell down inside the door somewhere. Nice, huh? They did more damage than repair at that place. I don't think I'll ever go back there. And I was a place I went every year to have my smog done, and it was just convenient to have the smog done. But look at this. They tore up the cover that goes on here. There's no need to tear it off. There's even a little opening there where you stick a pocket screwdriver in there and pop it open. There's no need to tear it up like that. Just totally ridiculous. Anyway, all done. So guess what? I'm not going to forget. What is it, Wednesday today? I'm all set for you guys. Yeah, I don't know how that happened last week. I just completely forgot and lost the day. Really weird. I must have slept 2 days in a row or something. All right, so we're coming up on the What is it, Wednesday tool of the day. It is a tool, and it's actually a tool kit. So I turned the handle over because it says a name on the handle, and I didn't want to give it away with the video. But this is the kit right here. It's got a nail pulling thing there, and it's got a square shaped chisel type thing here, and it's got a half round type chisel right there. And it's got this curved piece here and a bigger curved piece here. And then it's got 3 different flat pieces here. 75 millimeter or 3-inch, 100 millimeter or 4-inch. And this one's upside down. I don't know why. But that's 90 millimeter or 3.5-inch. All right. So that is the tool. So pause the video, get down there into the comment section. Only the first 4 correct answers are eligible to get their name on the drawing wheel. And we have 1 more week to go this month. It'll be next Wednesday. So get your name in this time. You want to definitely have your name in place. So that's the tool of the day. What is it, Wednesday? I'm sure you guys are going to be right on top of that as to what it is. But I got some new things that, going to be easy. But I'm trying to do tools right now because people that are watching my channel are thinking about moving off-grid or may already be off-grid, and they always have to do repairs of one kind or another. And these tools are all handy tools to have if you're going to be doing stuff like that. So everything that I show is something that's handy to have, so you can make note of what it is. And if you see a good price on one in a yard sale or something like that, you can pick one up. Make sure you have it with you. All right. So the Skyriders are only working that part of the sky down there. They're not doing anything up over here today, except that's pretty close right there. Well, of course, that's probably just drifted, but there's nothing over on here at all. So they're only working that area. And the weather report has changed from rain for the weekend. Only 2/10 was what they were saying, but now it's 2/10 of an inch of snow is what they're talking about. So that's pretty interesting. That's like a 1/4 inch of snow. I haven't seen that in a couple of years. And I haven't really seen any good snow since Pierre brought some down with Heat Seeker bus back in 2019. Yep, yeah. I know you brought it from Canada just for me. Anyway, I got that all said and done. So I'm ready to go get the van done tomorrow. But it looks like I'm going to have to do some cleaning and polishing on my lenses here. They got some weathering on them. Toothpaste does a good job on that. So, and I quit using toothpaste probably 8 years ago. And I just use fresh, clean water and a toothbrush, and I just brush for 2 to 3 times longer than I would with toothpaste. And you know, I haven't had halitosis or bad breath or cavities or anything like that since I started doing that. It's amazing, isn't it? I've been doing a lot of reading on different things, and there's a lot of studies going on that say that things like taking a shower every day with commercial soaps and shampoos and body washers and all of that kind of stuff actually does your body more harm than good. It's something I remembered talking to a nurse I dated years and years ago, and she was a naturalist too. And she said, yeah, all of that stuff that they put out there is all bad for you because they claim it gets rid of body odor. And body odor is caused by bacteria growing on your skin. But the human body already has its own built-in mechanism to alleviate that. And you only get body odor worse, it keeps getting worse, if you use commercial soaps and colognes and things like that. So you should just use basic soap. You don't need any of that smelly stuff. All that stuff does is harm to your body. Well, I'm not going to swear by all of that, but I'm going to tell you, since I started doing stuff like that, I've noticed a big difference in my health. Because there's bacteria in your mouth, there's bacteria on your body, and it's all there naturally. And it doesn't really stink until you start using stuff to prevent it from stinking, and that makes it stink when you don't use that stuff. So, all right, I'm going to pack up, and you know what? Let's take a quick walk while I've got you on the line here. I haven't been in the garden house. Let's go take a quick walk over there and see how bad the cold has been doing to my my plants that were coming up. So oh boy, Yeah, I'm not seeing any green plants through the plastic, so I'm going to leave them closed up because I don't want to cool off the soil if it's been warmed all day by the sun going through the plastic. The potato plants are, yeah, they're all wilted and damaged from the frost. So, but they'll come back when the spring comes. And all my pears and apple trees are all naked right now and dormancy. And this is when I'm supposed to prune them. So I got to get out here and do that. Looks like things could use some watering too. My onions and garlic are looking good, but they look like they could use a little water. So I'll have to get out here and do that. And just in case it rains and doesn't snow, I'm going to transfer all the water that I captured in the last 2/10 of an inch that I've got up there by the container. I'm going to transfer all of that down here for my plants. And then if things start growing and the spring starts looking good, then I'm going to need all of these things full to keep the garden up to date. So I'll go up there and drain the tank down so I can clean it out. And I'll drain it all into here, but I'll leave the blue barrels full. Then I'll clean the tank out, get ready for a fresh shipment of water. And then I can live on the blue barrels until the fresh shipment of water comes. So I'll have 800 and I think it's 878 or 879 gallons or something like that. Yeah, I don't need to remember that number, so I don't pay that much attention to it. Hi, little puppies. How y'all doing? Y'all getting a little chubby, aren't you? All right. You guys stay close to home because it's going to be cold tonight. All right? And I'm going to close up their window here. I open it during the day to air it out in there. They finished their supper in there, and they got a water bowl in there for water, so they don't even have to go outside. All right. And I'm thinking about adding another window on this side, right over here. I can open them up for cross breeze when the summer starts getting a little bit hotter. But the puppies know to go in there for security, so that's what they do. Thanks for joining me, everybody. This is G Bear saying I've got a joke for you. All right. So I heard that there's a monastery in town, and the people in the monastery have themselves a side job of making duplicate keys for people. And I said, that's pretty cool. What do they charge? They said $1 a key. And I said, wow, that's cheap. I might have to go over there and get a couple copies made. And they said, well, you better hurry up because I hear they're going to close that business down. And I said, really? And they said, yeah, no more monk key business. Oh, all right, everybody. That's your joke for the day. This is G Bear signing off.